Been a little while. Of course, I got a lot moving, a lot going on, doing a lot of research and picking up a lot of knowledge, different things. So I guess we'll start here. But I got plenty I want to say. I almost want to mix it all in together, but I guess not. I won't do that. So let's talk about it. The name of this video, because it's disturbing me. So I couldn't even wait to do these videos. So it's gonna be a short one, but I got more for you. But the name of this video is God is not your pimp. I'm gonna say it again. God is not your pimp. Let's talk about it. Okay, so of course you know what we got going on at the port, and it's not a if they're going to strike anymore. They're actually striking. So if you haven't got your gear together, now is a good time to go ahead and get it together. I don't want to see all y'all piled up at Walmart fighting over a case of water while the sun is shining. I tell you this every time, but people just don't listen. While the sun is shining, going out to the store, get what you need, and come on back. Stock up for what you need and come on back. Oh, people say, well, this doesn't affect our area. Woo, woo, woo. Well, just hold on. It's coming. You can already see the price rise in some of the food already. I do. But I went to the store and the wings was supposed to be $15. I went the other day, they were $20 for the same pack of wings. And I'm like, how did it hit here that fast? So I have a lot of opinion and belief about what's going on with this whole situation. To me personally, my opinion, I think it's all about money. And I'm not talking about just them getting fair wages, which I believe they should get fair wages, but that's not what I'm talking about. I believe it's more about the money. This is a perfect opportunity because whatever they are fighting about, what all they are fighting about at the port to get more money and whatnot because they want fair wages, and I'm with them on that. Okay? But guess what's going to happen, people? I need you to see it. I need you to hear this. Open your ears. I need you to hear this. We, me and you, are going to pay for their wages. What are you talking about, Mississippi Survivor? We are going to pay for those wages because the second they give these people a raise, which they should have been done. I agree. But the second they give them that raise, they ain't gonna pay for it. They say, well, good, we'll give them a raise, but we ain't gonna pay for it. The people gonna pay for it. We're gonna raise everything. Not only we're gonna get our money back, we're gonna get more than we're supposed to get back. That's what we're dealing with. So it affects us at the stores. It affects us financially. I never went to a grocery store to go grocery shopping and have to make a life decision on what I'm gonna get. It's insane. But this is the world that we live in. I've been seeing so much foolishness, and I mean on the news, and they talking about it like it is normal. ABC News. Now, who's seeing this right here on ABC News? ABC News. Now, we got our children, we got kids, whatever. Whoever has kids and they watch these kid shows, some of these kids that's on these shows are not real kids. I'm gonna let you marinate on that one for a minute. I'm gonna say it again. They are not real kids. They move, they talk, they walk just like us. They are not real kids. They are cloned. It showed it right on ABC News. Right on ABC News. I have the clip. It showed it right there. So, and matter of fact, they was interviewing the guy on to TV, and he was telling him, hey, oh, he made them. Oh, it don't take this long to make them, and then he went forward to say, he said, hey, he said, this one right here, we made an error with this particular one, and it was a famous kids show star. We made an error with this particular one, so his skin is going to deteriorate after 5 years. What? They are making people like assembly line cars. Wow. And then they have the robots doing they got robots just as loose as we are, but they faster and they don't have to eat. I've been sharing a lot of stuff on Facebook so people can see different things and come aware of different things. I've been sharing a lot. And my most thinkative time is around 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up every day as if an alarm clock went off and I woke up. I'm up 4 o'clock. And I can't go back to sleep. I'm researching, I'm looking, I'm trying to see what's what, trying to make sense. I'm like, what else do I need to do to be prepared? I want to do, all this goes in what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to do everything that I need to do to be prepared, do as much as I can do. Everything that's out of my hands now is in God's hands, because I can do no more. I do as much as I can, and then the rest, I give it to God. All this going together. Stay with me. We're coming around the mountain. So, again, I talked to someone yesterday, and they say, I don't know what people are doing all the panicking for and all that right there. And I ain't worried about it. They just like, they don't believe in God. They just want to, I gotta get the eye thing. They don't believe in God's at all, and God's gonna handle it. I'm like, listen. So I had to say something to this person, and I had to figure out the most polite way to say that you're stupid. So I said, I'm like, hey, I said, I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying that God won't take care of us. I'm not saying that's not true. But what I am telling you is that I had to give her some straight Bible. Like, hey, faith without works is dead. I said also, I had to go a little bit further with her so she could get some better understanding of what I was saying. I said, listen, I said, you had to have the work. I said, Noah put in work. He built the entire ark off the commandment of God. I'm going to say it again. He put in a ton of work off the commandment of God. He did not stir away from what he was doing. God did not come down and put this boat together. Noah had to do some work. And the boat didn't save Noah. God saved Noah. God covered the boat. So don't get it twisted and think the boat did everything, because the boat didn't. God covered his family and that boat. He covered them. Because you can imagine if it flooded the earth. It was junk floating everywhere, wood and all types of stuff that broke off. Anything could have punctured or crashed into that boat and punctured that boat and caused that boat to sink. Titanic was on a solid, it wasn't no storm or no nothing. And they still hit something and sank. So this boat was covered by God. So it irritates me that that's the first thing that people come out their mouth with is God's gonna do it, and I understand, but you just saying it in a fashionable way. So I ain't gonna worry about it. So you're gonna be stupid and not be knowledgeable of what's going on, so you can make the correct move or do the right thing or get yourself ready so you can be ready when that time comes, and whether you have to leave where you at or whatever the case may be. You're just gonna be ignorant to the whole fact. I don't want to be rude about this, but I'm like, it's stupid. And people just keep saying the same thing. And you'll be the one that perish in 2 seconds because you ain't ready for nothing, because you don't take the time to read. Instead, all you know to say is, oh, God got it. If you're going to read it, read all of it. Don't get part of the passage and then walk away from it and then think that, okay, it's all good. For the people with that mentality, I'm sorry to tell you, you're in a lot of trouble. If you have that mentality, you are in a lot of trouble. If you are not picking up the rest of what it is, with faith without work is dead, if you're not applying that part, you are in trouble. You hear me? You're in trouble. I've been watching this whole debate, which I'm going to say something that a lot of people ain't going to probably agree with, but it's my opinion. Well, no, it's not an opinion, it's a statement. It's not even an opinion. It's a statement. I really don't care which one wins. I don't care. Because it's going to be a bunch of baloney either way you look at it. Well, he trying to do this and blah, 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 blah. He can't do nothing without the House and the Senate. And I already heard about trying to place people in place. I heard about all that. I already know about all that. But I just feel like it make the difference which way you go. For the longest I can remember, people have been saying what they're going to do when they get in office, and I have yet to see any of it at all. Then I have a ton of people that are on the other side because they're like, oh yeah, we got the stimulus checks. And they making you pay it back. Use your brain. Don't you see that? Did you see everything go up? That means I'm going to take my money back. You got to tell me I'm going to take it back. You think we're going to give some money and and that's it, and they ain't going to take it back? No. How many people went to jail behind the PPP loan? Huh? Tell me again. Jail, making them pay it back, only taking all their tax money. Man, please. If you get some money from this entity, you are going to pay it back, or they're going to take it one way or the other. Don't be fooled. Don't be stupid. Now, I would love to get back to my products, but I got several different things that I want to conversate with you guys about before I even get back to that. Because wintertime is coming. It's my favorite time to do some heating videos, but there's some other things I need to take care of before I get to that. I've been out of my videos, but I've been getting things together, and I'm at the point now where I can do what I need to do. I can come on in and give you what I need. I can get back on the track, gas up and start rolling. So God is not your pimp. Anybody. It's like I'm gonna sit back, God gonna do it. Oh, God gonna pay all my bills, He gonna do everything. Yeah, God can put people in places for doing things, but you think He's gonna sit around and do nothing and just think that God will do everything for you and you don't do nothing? You are sadly mistaken. He is not your pimp.
In a quarter mile,
He is your
turn
God.
right onto Bachman Street.
So don't get that twisted and don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. Use your brain. And if you don't have those, listen, boy, if I see
Take
one
the
more
second
person
right onto Bachman Street, then turn left.
with some tissue, you got all this
Take the
tissue
next right,
with no
then turn
water.
left.
What you gonna do with it? Melt it down and drink it? You know, why are you using so, just like you ration food, ration the tissue. Just don't use so much tissue. Women, I'm sorry, but when you go to the bathroom, use the bathroom. Stop this. Please stop this. 13 pounds of tissue. You gotta roll that tissue around your hand 13 times and wipe one time and it's over. Stop doing that. Ration the tissue. You don't need that much tissue. That's ridiculous. I seen
At the
somebody
light,
in there
turn right
with
onto Mississippi 12
back
west,
of their truck
Mississippi
with number
43
tissue.
south.
I'm like, where's the water? Where's the food? Nowhere to be seen. Folks' priorities are so backwards and so
In 800
messed up.
feet, turn right onto Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Backwards, messed up. Don't think. You just thinking. It feel like you just in a trend. Like the best football team, we're gonna follow this best football team instead of using your own head. Like, you know what? This don't make no sense. Let's get some water. And I know when I go down there, I already got water, but I'm going to get some more. But I'm just saying, if I go, I'm not finna go looking for them bottled water. I'm not. Because I already know there's going to be 1,000 people already at that, or it's going to be out. I'm not even going to go look for it because I don't care. I'd rather just get them by the gallon. I get them by the gallon for 99 cents. Now you do the math on that. You see which one's going to give you the most water. The case of water or the gallon of water for $1. But the case still costs like about $6 and something. And that's the cheap one. That's the cheap one. Don't talk about Aquafina and all the money. It's expensive. I've been looking at these prices. They took the prices up. The prices went up before the strike started. How is that? So over a period of time, it might not hit hard all at once, but over a period of time, and they keep the strike going, it's gonna be a hot mess because we won't be able to get any supplies. When I say any, I mean none. I ain't talking about just food. I'm talking about no supplies. If they ain't moving, we can't eat. We can't do nothing. You have to use what you got, and that's, you know what that means? Everything gonna skyrocket. And I ain't talking about this little $2, $3 skyrocket. I'm talking about $10, $20 skyrocket. So it's gonna be a mess. So again, if you're not growing anything, listen. Everybody should be growing food around the clock globe, all the way around. I'm talking about winter, summer, fall, all of it. You should be growing something. And the reason for that, if you get in a habit of doing that, of just constantly just growing and growing, so every time this harvest is, by the time this harvest comes, you already got another set of food that's already growing in place of that. Keep it going. Never stop it. Just keep it going. So food will constantly keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. That's how you're gonna have to do. Or you either that, or you gonna have to eat some of this plastic, rubber, whatever this foolishness is that's being made. Cucumbers with no seeds, and people like, oh, the cucumbers with no seeds are awesome. you done it? Do you even know why there's no seeds in the cucumber? Why is it packaged so pretty in plastic? They don't want no seeds in there. Okay, if you get a cucumber and there's no seeds in it, and every vegetable you get, which they trying to do away with all of it, if you have vegetables with no seeds in it, you can't grow or regrow anything from the vegetable. Nothing. Guess what you gotta do? You gotta go to the grocery store. You are being made to go to the grocery store. It's not a choice anymore. You have to. And you keep looking, you'll see more and more stuff with no seeds. More and more. No seeds on this, no seeds on that. And pretty soon, you're going to look up and there ain't going to be seeds in nothing. They won't even put it on the shelf with seeds in it. So guess what? I've been started. Everything I get, take the seeds and I have a jar for everything. Seed. This is that. I'm labeling that. I'm still gonna grow naturally. While you see, that's a problem with a lot of people. You see what's going on, but you won't do nothing about it until it's too late to do something about it. If you see the issue and you see what's going on, do something about it right then. What are you waiting on? Everybody like to wait until the door about to close to stick their hand through there. It's insane. I would really hold you guys longer, but I gotta go in here. I got some work I gotta take care of. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go. Wake up. I want you to take your hands and pull this veil from out in front of your face. Remove this veil and look and see what things are for real. See them for what they are. Don't open your front door and say, oh, it's beautiful. That's your veil. Move it and see what's really going on. Because while you're looking at that, there's so much other stuff that's going on that's ridiculous that you need to be preparing for that you're not. And that's why it's going to be so many people that's trying to take from other people because they did not prepare. Get your mind off foolishness for a minute. All the gaming and all this stupid stuff and going to the club. Get your mind and your priorities straight first. Then, if you want to go do a little bit of that, go do a little bit of that. But handle your business first. Man up. My man up. Do what needs to be done for your family. Make sure they're straight. I mean, no different. They think you nuts. Do it anyway to make sure they're good to go. They'll thank you later. I guarantee you they'll thank you later. And the later is real close. Believe that. I miss you guys. I ain't seen y'all in a long time. I love you. Get your prepping game together. Get your bags together. And they slanging power stations out like nobody's business. And if anybody with some common sense would go to Walmart, you can go in there and you'll see stuff that you've never seen before. They are supporting the prepping game 1,000 because they never did it before. So I'm like, why all of a sudden y'all got all this stuff in here that preppers been getting? What is going on with that? Well, maybe they know something that you don't know. Matter of fact, you know, you just don't want to do nothing about it. Just because it's nice outside, you're like, dude, they killed me because it's nice outside. You just don't want to do nothing. But it's cool. For you people that know what you got to do, keep on doing it. I'm proud of you. For ones that ain't doing it, please start doing it before it's too late. The ones that don't want to do it, I'll be waiting on you to come by. Love you. Mississippi Survivor. I'll get back at y'all a little bit later. I'm out.